Walk them to the crack, bring them to the crack house. Show them the crack house, take them to the crack house. We in the crack house, bring them to the crack house. It's the crack house, walk them to the crack house. We in the crack house.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Peter Jackson, live inside the Crack House, March 28th, Friday, live inside the Big Sexy, Joe Budden, Mood Music 3 tour. You know what it is, man. Live inside the Big Sexy, March 28th. We gon' shut it down. Nano Nickel, Golden Child, Mad Ill, Cutthroats in the building. Joe Budden, live, March 28th, Crack House. Let's get it.
We in the borough. This is FusionRadio.ca, and we doing the damn thing. As we do every Tuesday, this Crack House Fiends came to the right place. This is the right door. You can stop knocking on everybody's door on the block, because you're here at Fusion Radio. We do it every Tuesday. Lots going on. Crack House TV, abundance of content out there for you. Off the bat, you need to hit up crackhouseradio.com and go see all the footage brought to you by my man SB for Live Live. It's going crazy. But tonight, what we're doing off the bat is we got to talk about Joe Budden. Coming to Oshawa this weekend, and I got my man Peter Jackson in the building to talk, because you know he gets his promo on and he's like, Biz, come on man, let's do this.
Yep. March 28th, live inside the Big Sexy nightclub in Oshawa, Ontario. Joe Budden, Mood Music 3 just dropped. It's going down. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be crazy. Joe Budden's crazy.
He's been here before. He's been in Oshawa before, no?
Yeah, we had him down there before. We had him about a year ago, about May, when my first mixtape dropped. We bought him the same week. It's crazy. His live performances is intense. It's crazy.
See, this guy, I've never seen him live on stage, and just his demeanor in interviews, I've seen him like as like this depressed cat all the time in interviews these days, and I'm wondering how that's going to translate into his
he's quiet. Like when he was down before, he's real quiet, but the emotion within this guy's music, and you hear it in the tracks if you listen to any of his mixtapes, any of his stuff. When he hits the stage, it's crazy. Like Dumb Out, last time when he did Dumb Out, that's crazy. That's 7 minutes of just intense. And he's got his club joints, his party joints, but his mixtape stuff is intense.
And one thing about Budden, I think you kind of liken it to a jam on a night when there's like hip deep snow, because when you get there, everybody that's at the party, you know, is gonna really party.
Yeah.
Because Budden is that type of dude that when you get Budden, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, you know what you're getting before you're there.
Yeah.
And if you like Budden, then you're really there for me, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you're at shows and you're just there, you know what I mean? But if you're coming for someone like this, you're really coming to see them. And you're coming out to support what we're doing down here in Canada. And what we're really doing out there. So.
Absolutely. So that's this Friday at the Big Sexy.
Yep. March 28th. It's live there. Tickets right now. You can cop them, $20. Urban Fashion in the Whitby Mall. Pulse in Oshawa. You can get it at Get Right in Pickering. You know what it is, man. What's poppin'? It's your boy Peter Jackson. Joe Budden, March 28th, live inside the Big Sexy. We direct from the Crack House right now. Get your tickets. They going, they moving. March 28th, live inside the Big Sexy nightclub. Joe Budden, let's go.
So, this is where I'm coming from, Peter Jackson. I'm a man from Scarborough, and I'm listening to fucking Crack House right now. It's 9:30. You know what I'm saying? They keep talking about Joe Budden. And it's in Oshawa.
Yeah.
You know, man? You know my adventures in Oshawa.
Yeah.
Like I should start a sitcom or some shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like Borat sometimes. Like it's fucked. So, entice me, man. Why? It's not like there's only 1 or 2 shows a year in Oshawa. No, why is Oshawa alive to have shows in?
They're getting money down there. It doesn't matter where you bring the artists and references. If you put money in their pocket, we're hustling from down there. We're from Ajax, from Oshawa, from Whitby, from Pickering, from all these surrounding areas. So it's not just, it's a collective of a lot of things. It's everybody around us. So it's easy for us to hustle down there. If I go to Toronto to do a show right now, I don't have the stores down there like I have the stores in my area. I don't know the people in that area like I know the people in our area. So if I'm working with these people from the States, like my booking agent, Rich Nice, or someone like that, or some of the big booking agents, and we're doing work there, obviously it's easy for us to bring it down there, move tickets, fill the venues. We just did KRS-One, we did Wu-Tang, we did Banks, we did Beanie Man, we've done Rich Boy, we've done Budden, we're doing Budden again. I will do them in Toronto, no problem, but it's just the way that it's moving down there. You know, they'll bring them wherever. KRS-One was in Toronto and in Oshawa. you know, it's all on promoters too. It's all on bringing it out there. I love to do shows anywhere. Like, I mean, I'm good. We go to Peterborough, everywhere. Like, we do it where it fits. You know what I mean? If the money's there and the venue's there. And
is there a difference? Because I know you from being from Durham and doing a lot of these shows in Durham. First of all, the first question I want to ask is it a lot of it Durham crowd, or do you find that people come from all over?
I think it depends on who the artist is. Like, Wu-Tang was crazy. Like, there was over 900 people in the building, and I probably knew about 20 faces in the building. I mean, sometimes we can look out and see about 100 of our boys, another mixed in with another 600-700 people. But I mean, yeah, I think it depends all on the artist and if they're moving for it or not. But it's a mixture of both. But obviously, you're in an area, you're gonna get more from that one area. Right?
Yeah. What do you get out of performing at all these events and whatnot, as far as your own personal being an artist and evolving as an artist?
Exposure, and I mean, it's a huge learning process. I mean, from the KRS-One thing, for example, me and Zays leave to go pick him up, spend the day with him, go to the press conference with him, go to the show with him, chill out before the show at Zays' house with him. I mean, a guy like that, it was like, shut up and listen all day.
Shit, you got downtime with him.
Yeah, like, I mean, we were at Zays' house for like 3 hours before the show with him, his personal assistants, his DJs, you know, like everybody. I mean, that guy right there showed us like real love. Like, I mean, the Wu-Tang stuff, from chilling with You God and chilling with Raekwon all day, getting schooled by Jizz. I mean, it's learning, it's building us as a team, us as an art, like me as an artist, and it's a learning experience. And I mean, the exposure is great. I can't ask for more right now, really, on that side of things. Speaking
of RZA and speaking of Wu-Tang, I was watching RZA on The Hour, and he's talking about how he had a nymphomaniac. I'm gonna turn off the music. He had a nymphomaniac neighbor that taught him how to play chess. And that's how he says he learned how to play chess.
That's crazy.
Now, when I heard that, I was like, imagine being in the same room as this guy, what you would hear.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Did you hear anything outrageous? Like,
I mean, you hear a lot of things being with a lot of different people, whether they're multi-platinum artists, had been in the game for 20 years or anything. But I mean, it was a learning experience just to listen and sit back. Like, I mean, You God put a real, you know, You God was a good dude. We did a whole press conference with You God, and he had people listening and hanging off his every word for an hour and a half. And I mean, it was crazy. It's just, yeah, they say a lot of things, but
they say a lot of
things.
He says they say a lot of things. That's what we get. They say a lot of things, people. Well, even You got, when I was at the Wu-Tang in the back, and this guy was getting upset. It seemed like, he seemed like he seemed like he was getting upset. He's like, okay, say something else. He was getting upset at certain performers and shit. And I was like, oh man. I was sitting back there trying to stay out of his way. I had a camera in my hand. I was like, this guy's gonna turn around and box somebody.
No, I know what you're saying. And the whole thing is, his whole thing was that son, the strength of what you're doing is big enough alone that I don't need to do that. That things don't need to be done like that. You know what I mean? And it's not like he was trying to school us all day. So even from us being alone in the car with him, I learned so much. And you know, as an artist, building myself to believe in what we're doing and on the strength of just what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's crazy. And I heard that you just added someone new to the bill.
Yep, on the Joe Budden, March 28, Mayhem Moriarty, Hustle Man Camp. It's official. It's coming through on Friday. Drop it. Show them what it is, you know. We're going to have Cutthroats in the building. Mad L, G5, Nano Nichols, Zays Flex, K-Stu, Thug Anjelz, Young Mayne, Mike Boogie, and Peter Jackson. You know what it is.
Okay, are there any like I don't know, like mud wrestling things? Because I know y'all do at this jam. Because I know y'all do some crazy, like, I swear to God,
we don't mud wrestle.
At every event I go to, there's something on the flyer about some kind of food or something happening.
Food, man.
Oshawa, we in the crack house right now.
Yep, you know what it is. But now,
pun intended.
Yeah, we get down there, but I mean, we ain't trying to wrestle in no mud and no jello and shit. I mean, we get the bitches naked and all that, but we ain't getting in no mud. Ain't trying to do that.
Oh wow. Okay, so tell them once again what's happening.
March 28th, live at the Big Sexy, Joe Budden, Mood Music 3, Highlife, Hempwear, your man Peter Jackson, Zays Flex, K-Stu, Cutthroats, Mad L, G5, Thug Anjelz, Mayhem, Young Mayne, Mike Boogie. It's going down live, man. Doors open at 9 p.m. Tickets are $20. You gotta holler, man. March 28th, Joe Budden. We in the crack house.